9.
Again, I'm a little surprised. It was only barely possible to leave himself straight on this
14.
red to run through for the black, but now he's going into the red from a red, which is not normally advisable. That's why he's on nothing. This is a huge shot coming up, this blue. Oh, well done. That's a really good pot, but it has to be said, how much pressure is he feeling because of the poor play from his opponent, who isn't putting him under any pressure at all, really, at the moment, it has to be said.
Yeah, and he's got the 3-frame gap now, where it could easily have been just 1 after that last frame, which was in the balance.
21.
Yes, he's nearest and dearest doing the sort of finger nail biting in the audience that we so often see in these finals. Lei Pei Fan, who was born a few weeks after Mark Williams won his second world title in 2003. Mark grew up
26.
as a product of the UK snooker boom in the 80s, and of course Lei Pei Fan has grown up a product of the Chinese snooker boom off the back of Ding Junhui's success. Oh, he's missed that one. Wow. Just as things were looking good in this frame.
Good pot with the rest. I just wonder, though, if Wu Yize was attempting to bring the black into play there and just missed the cannon on the red. He's very straight on the blue, but can run through for the red just to the left of the pink spot.
Six. Seven.
Just a little far with the cue ball for ideal position on the blue. Wants to play for the 2 reds next to the pink spot here into the left corner.
Twelve. Thirteen.
So just this one remaining loose red to play for before the work really begins.
$18. 19.
Unlucky.
24.
Had he have just caught the red before the cushion, he may have knocked it on for the left corner, but just has to play a safety now, and he'll just need to be content with the lead that he has and try to protect it. It's a useful one at 26 points.
Warriors 24.
Jason Ferguson there, the chairman of the World Professional Billiards and Snooker Association. Of course, he's travelled so often to China to help get the big ranking events on there that are now a staple of the circuit.
Foul, a miss. Lee Pei Fan 4.
Oh, if I were Lee Pei Fan, I'd be bitterly disappointed at not getting that cue ball in behind the brown, directly behind it. To have left this one cushion escape, well, it must be very disappointing to Lee Pei Fan. It could have made a big difference.
Yeah, thank you. Foul, miss.
Oh,
Lee
he
Pei
won't be
Fan
disappointed now. That's exactly what Lee Pei Fan was wanting to see from his opponent. 7 points given away, 11 in total, and an opportunity. Just 14 points behind. He's nicely on the red to stun up for the blue, with a chance to bring that awkward red into play.
One.
Now, can he stun in between the pink and the red? He has gone a little far, but should just about be able to control this.
Six. Lee Pei Fan 6.
Played that very well. It would have been easy to leave a simple escape. He's made it as difficult as he could have done. Oh, wow. Run of the ball. can be so crucial at times.
Yes, I mean, for all the science behind snooker, and there's plenty, sometimes it is just balls running around the table and you just hope for the best where they're going to finish. Sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't. Another tense frame. Much bigger though, isn't it? You know, 8-4 or 7-5. Big for Wu Yize these next few minutes.
Oh, this is looking good if it keeps running. Oh, there's a little bit of that red poking out from behind the blue. Well, you can see, you can probably cannon the red quarter ball. I don't know if there's enough of the red showing to try and attempt the pot. But Lei Pei Fan's problem here is the cue ball potentially cannoning into the green or the brown. Good effort to get the cue ball in behind the black, but didn't control the red. He hasn't left the red safe, and it may be possible.
One.
Needs this cue ball to keep running. Oh, that's the worst angle ever. It's dead straight.
5.
How far from the side cushion can he leave this cue ball for the green? Done well.
7.
Looking at the scores, he is going to need that tricky pink. It's an easy pot if he can get onto it, but that black is potentially going to cause a problem.
Lei Pei Fan, 7.
Well, again, he's been fortunate. The green's run to the cushion. He could easily have left that potable nicely for Wu Yize.
There are various shots you could play here, but I'd prefer to use that pink as a stopper for the green, so I'd be playing the green into the pink here. But he could play the cue ball into the pink, which would slow the cue ball down and send the green back towards Bolt. The problem is, he could easily leave the green on for a pot if he played that shot. I'd rather get the object ball safe. Oh, that's a terrific attempt from Wu Yize. Surely there isn't a path past that black through to the green, is there? Is there? Oh, that's a poor one from Wu Yize, and that could be so costly. Okay, he hasn't left a pot on that Lei Pei Fan would fancy having a go at, but he could really play an excellent safety from here. Well, it's Lei Pei Fan having a look at the possibility of cutting this green into the right corner. It's a risky one because the green won't be arriving at the pocket with much pace, so if it didn't go in, you'd almost certainly leave the pot on. But not an easy safety shot to play here. Certainly not easy to keep the green and the cue ball safe.
6 minutes now on this green.
Played that very well. It's a risky shot to play. You just have to hope and pray that the cue ball doesn't just roll off slightly. Oh, is this going to reach? Oh yes, just. Played that very well. It's a risky shot to play. You just have to hope and pray that the cue ball doesn't just roll off slightly. Oh, is this going to reach? Oh yes, just.
Well, last couple of frames, I mean, they're two 21-year-olds, but it's sort of like a bit of a throwback, isn't it, watching great battles amongst the great names of the past. Part of the reason for that is the mistakes earlier in the frame. There's been a lot of chances, but it's got very tense because the interval's coming, which I think Wu Yize would welcome, but he would welcome it a lot more if it's 7-5 as opposed to 8-4.
Just caught the green slightly too thickly. Chance here for Lei Pei Fan. Problem is the black. He's got to stun past the black, and that may create the wrong angle to get onto the brown nicely. Well, he certainly hasn't got away with that one. This is a big chance now for Wu Yize. 1 point is his advantage, so needs green, brown, blue and pink. No! Goodness me. Well, I think pressure is beginning to manifest itself now in both of these players. They realise the importance of this remaining frame before their mid-session interval. It's a big frame, huge frame. Can Wu Yize just be 2 frames behind again at 7-5? He'll be right back in the match if he can manage it, but 8-4, well, there won't be much pressure on Lei Pei Fan if he can win this frame to go within a frame of his first ranking event title. That's why the pressure is beginning to take hold, I feel.
Yeah, and also they could each see the other struggling, so when a chance comes, they're thinking, right, I've really got to take this now. And it's not quite happening. This battle on the green is nearly 10 minutes long. Phone going off.
Turn the phone off, please.
Whoever's ringing, I think you might want to tell them you're coming home late. Because this final is becoming a bit of an epic. Certainly if it goes 7-5, it's not going to be an early finish. Now, where's this green? Well, he's got the hamper over the brown.
If you could cue to the middle of the cue ball, you could still take this green on, but if you can't, you've got to be thinking of the safety. was a shot that required a lot of finesse. Has he got the snooker? Difficult to know from that angle. Oh, that's a better shot of it. Yes, he has got the snooker. It's an easy escape, but can he get it safe? Sometimes you can try and do too much with a shot like this, but a 4-ball cannon on the green would leave it on one of the side cushions. He's got to come off this right side cushion. The cue ball's got far less to travel, thereby he can control the shot much better.
Foul, miss.
Just tried to do
Yes,
too
a
much
fault.
perhaps with that. He was trying to cannon the green on the underside as we look, and that would have taken the cue ball back towards the black. He's playing a half-ball cannon there. I have to say, though, it's still a bad misjudgment.
Wu Yize then needs green, brown and blue.
No, he's just missing too many easy ones now, and he's left this green.
Yeah, and we know, and we've seen it, just what a wonderful potter he is. But the pressure has seriously come on. It's come on both of them. The last frame was 35 minutes. This one already 33. But at long last, Lei Pei Fan has his chance to lead 8-4.
Seven.
The interval is coming. Can make a difference, but it looks like he's going to have to win the last 5 to win this final.
12.
He was the favourite coming in, Wu Yize. Maybe that in itself has put pressure on. Either way, Lei Pei Fan needs this pink, and he's one away from becoming
18 in the frame.
Scottish Open champion. A little clenched fist, more out of relief than anything, that he finally steeled himself to pot those 4 balls. It's been tense tonight, but Lei Pei Fan is one away from becoming champion. He leads here in Edinburgh by 8 frames to 4.